Egypt were 23 minutes from the greatest day in their football history. 2-0 up against Argentina, against Messi. And then, in 13 minutes, it was gone. Now their coach says the game was fixed, that the whole World Cup is bending toward Argentina. Strong words. So let's do the thing nobody in that stadium was calm enough to do. Look at what actually happened. Here is exactly how it works. Start with the football. Egypt were superb. Yasser Ibrahim scored. Then Mustafa Ziko. 2-0, 67 minutes gone, and the reigning champions were staring at the exit. This wasn't a fluke. Egypt earned it. Then Argentina remembered who they were. Christian Romero pulled one back. Messi leveled it. And in the 92nd minute, Enzo Fernandez rose highest and headed the winner. 3 goals, 13 minutes. A 2-goal lead, gone. But the comeback came wrapped in controversy, and this is where it gets loud. Grievance 1. Egypt had a second goal disallowed. And here's the uncomfortable bit. Even neutral observers thought that call looked wrong. Not every complaint in football is fair. This one had a point. Grievance 2. Moments before Argentina's winning goal, Egypt screamed for a penalty. Play went on. Argentina broke straight up the other end, and Fernandez buried it. So the exact sequence Egypt wanted stopped became the sequence that knocked them out. That stings in a way stats can't capture. So their coach went nuclear. He didn't just blame the referee. He said the tournament itself is, in his words, directed towards Argentina. That the champions get protected. That the deck is stacked. And here's where we slow down. Because feeling robbed and being robbed are not the same thing. One bad call is not a conspiracy. 2 bad calls is not a conspiracy. Big teams, star teams, the ones broadcasters pray stay in the tournament, they've always seemed to get the rub of the green. That's a real pattern. Referees are human, pressure is real, and the benefit of the doubt tends to drift toward the famous shirt. But that is a very different thing from a fixed match. One is bias, the other is a crime. And there's no evidence of the second one. The quieter truth is the one that actually hurts Egypt. They were the better team for 67 minutes. And then they ran into the single most ruthless trait in world football: Argentina's refusal to lose. This is a team that finds a way. It found one in 2022. It found one again on Tuesday. Sometimes the villain isn't the referee. Sometimes it's just the opponent, doing the thing that makes them champions. So here's the whole picture. A brilliant Egypt, a brutal comeback, a couple of calls that genuinely didn't help, and a losing side that reached for the word fixed when the real word was probably heartbreak. Was it robbery? Or was it just Argentina being Argentina? That one, honestly, is yours to call. The game has not changed. You have. You're welcome. Subscribe if you enjoyed this type of content. It means a lot.